of this, it became a farce. The procurement law was violated talaga dito sa nangyari sa flood control and of course the whole DPWH project system. Yung 204 persons, we identified 99 above salary grade 25 and above, no? Salary grade 25 and above, which is a very high position in government, and for them to be hired at the last minute and to occupy pivotal positions, highest paid positions, or positions paid with a premium at the last minute, I think is questionable. That's why may memorandum na rin tayo asking them for their courtesy resignations. Actually, all the 204, but especially these people occupying the 25 and above, yung salary grade. Kasi ito yung mga taong meron talagang sinabi sa functions ng office na to, from evaluation to PI to prosecution of people.
Sir, para po sa kaalaman ng publiko, ano pong mga posisyon ito?
Miko, ano yung mga posisyon natin?
From Ipo, Gio, Iya.
Ano.
Ito sir, Assistant Special Prosecutor. Director level. Kipo.
Sa special prosecutor, dami nito eh. Salary grade 26 and 27, baka mahigit 30 ito. Sa graph investigator, and prosecution office, dami rin. Mga 30 rin siguro. Nga, hindi na. Mga 30 rin to. Assistant Ombudsman, there were 2. Director 4, salary grade 29, salary grade 29 yan. Yung Assistant Ombudsman. Pero we will check. Check natin. Courtesy resignation lang naman eh. Hindi pa naman accepted yan. We will find out what we have to do with it. Director 4, salary grade 28. Yung Graph Investigator 3, marami rin to. 4 nang biglang na-promote. Promote to o na-hire for some reason. Hindi pa natin alam kung promoted or hired. Pero ano to eh, it holds the hallmark of midnight appointments.
Sir, magre-reapply? Ano po mga...
Magre-reapply at we will evaluate again. Sana naman they bear with us kasi 6 months kasi ang critical time for this to happen. 6 months ang security of tenure ensues. So ito lang hinabol namin. Actually, we can go all the way to April. May lang, no? So we're starting from May 29. May 29, hard by May 29 up. Yun ang ating pinag-aaral na ngayon. Ano nga eh? Well, it's disappointing, but we just have to do this. Diba? Marami kasi rito, fresh lawyer lang, ang salary grade nila, napakataas na kagad. I think it's unfair to the morale of the other lawyers here na gano'n ang ginawa. Yeah. So, we're on that. We're not stopping there. And, sige, questions?
Sir, this...
Meron pa pala isa. I forgot to say it, no? Yung 5 flood control cases filed by the DOJ, we are returning it to them already. Sila na mag-PPI at sila na ang magtatrabaho noon at mag-file ng kaso. Since hawak na nila yung testigo, para hindi na umulit yung proseso rito. Kasi uulitin pa yan eh. We don't need that. So they will go straight to the RTC to file these cases. But they will conduct a PI first para makita rin yung sagot ng mga those charged. But many of those charged are actually testifying already and admitting liability. So we think that this will be a good step towards the start of una-una, pagsasauli ng pera. Baka naman magsimula na ang pagsasauli ng pera na hindi dapat na kamal ng ibang tao. Diyan magsisimula na yan. At hopefully, so tuloy-tuloy na kasi ngayon undergoing na rin PI yung iba. No? Meron na tayong undergoing PI dito. At sa mga kasong final ng DPWH, yung sa ICI ba meron na? PI na rin? Submission of counter affidavits. Hinihingi na natin. So ongoing na po ang PI dito. Yung 5 cases lang ng DOJ, better with them kasi yung time element mabilis. And we expect with the DOJ doing that by November 20, baka may resolution na yan. Baka ma-file na sa court on November 5. Basta ganun, thereabouts. Yun ang ating expectation. Ano? Yeah. Okay. Okay, questions.
Sir, this morning may grupo pong nag-file ng blunder against isa pong contractor, di umano, isang Congressman Noel Rivera ng Tarlac 3rd District. May mga dokumento, may mga kontrata na siya pa rin po yung pumirma. Paano po ito sisilipin o titignan po?
Evaluate lang yan. Ang gagawin dyan, upon evaluation and validation of documents, kasi yung evidence yan, kasama na yan, sabi sa akin, kasama na yung ebidensya, di ba? I-validate lang natin yung documents, kung siya talaga, kung walang pagbabago sa official documents na dapat i-contain ng isang complaint. Yun yun. Tutuloy na natin ang PI yan after validation.
Ano po sir pwede niyang asahan ng mga respondent naman po?
Paspasan sa Sandigan Bayan yan. Paspasan yan. I expect to have a dialogue with them again, with the presiding justice again on Monday. Baka makapag-usap na naman kami. Para nga, kasi we're also trying to lay down the mechanics for restitution. At may nagpa-sound off sa akin na may mga congressman daw na gusto lang nilang manahimik at hindi na nila gagawin ulit, magsasoli pa sila sa mga contracts na kung saan nag-contractor sila. Marami naman ganun. That's why we want to lay down the mechanics in the Sandigan Bayan. Kasi lahat ng ganito will end up with plea bargaining. At yun ang talagang ending yan. But it has to have judicial imprimatur. Hindi natin pwedeng gawin yan on our own here. We should seek the court's clearance para matapos yan.
Sir, paano po yun mangyayari? Ibabalik lang nila tapos mas mababang kasong kakaharapin pa o walang kasong
Hindi nga eh. Yung mechanics yan ang ating aalamin. Plea bargain means lower charge, lower offense. Pleading guilty to a lower offense. Nangyari na yan sa isang, sabi ko sa inyo, yung congressman na isang kaibigan ko nung araw pa sa house. Anak siya actually ng old-timer na nakasama ko. Naging congressman din siya. Talagang he did his penance, kumbaga. I think he was on probation for a couple of years. And he had full restitution and more. So it can be done. It's been done before. Yun ang ating pinag-aaralan ngayon. That's why a dialogue with the Sandigan Bayan is with the presiding justice will be very good for us dito. Para yung restitution magsimula na. Sisimulan na natin ang restitution process.
Sir, possible ba doon yung suspension man lang?
Hindi, kasama yan. When you plead, ganun yun. Pag magbe-plea ka, kasama yan. Kasama na yan. It's something that we will seek the advice. We will seek the advice of the Sandigan Bayan on this matter. Kasi sila yung nakakita ng mga kasong ito nangyari na. Okay?
Sir, yung sa yung sa personnel, may na-mention ka kasi na parang unduly promoted. Meron din bang unduly
hired. Hired.
Promoted naman.
Wala akong alam na demotion. Puro promotion yung nakita namin. That's what our attention was called to that. Na puro promotion or new hires na fresh lawyer, kaya very little experience, ay bigla na lang nakakakuha ng posisyon na hindi naman, hawa naman, kasi meron ditong mas deserving siguro.
Sir, may bigat info lang po na humingi daw po yung ombudsman sa COMELEC na mga documents for the investigation sa SOSEC. Can we confirm that po?
Wala pa akong alam na gano'n, hindi pa totoo yan. I don't think. But we can do that later. Basta't merong, basta may letter complaints nga, we have to evaluate and then we will see kung ano ang merit talaga ng bawat isang reklamo.
Sir, yung making a living lang out of being a losing contractor, how does that work?
Ano yan eh? I think 3%, about 2%. 3% of the project cost is given to the losing bidders. Yun yun. Yung by for the boys tawag nila. For the boys. So, hinahati-hati yan sa losing bidders. Etc. Meron pa ibang binibigyan. Ano na yan? Dating gawin na yan na nangyayari sa DPWH. Kaya, kung ang project amount ay sabihin natin 100 milyon, 3% is 3 million. Yun ang paghahatian ng 4 na losing bidder. O kaya, mga ganon. 4 na losing bidder, tapos meron pang ibang larges na dumarating pa sa ibang staff ng DPWH. Kasi dyan, everybody happy. Ang balita ko yan. Hanggang janitor yan meron. Hanggang janitor meron sila. Ano yan eh? It's really something that we have to change in the culture. Kasi ito na nga nangyari. Para tinanggap na natin na yun na yung kalakaran at walang masama doon. Hindi po naaayon sa batas yan. Kaya merong ombudsman para tingnan yung ganitong gawain na hindi na mangyari muli. Okay na tayo?
Sir, ito pong losing bidder palagi. Pwede po ba siyang, magparamdam sa inyo dito, lumapit, magsabi ng lahat ng nalalaman niya, magturo?
Pwede. Oo. At nakatanggap din ako ng tawag kaninang umaga, very early in the morning. Isang kaibigan ko, parang siyang go-between sa isang congressman from Quezon City who wants to tell all. So, we'll wait. I will work on that.
Sir, konting push pa dun sa tell-all umano. Anong tell-all? Ano daw yung sasabihin?
Yung involvement niya sa lahat na nangyayari. Tsaka kung paano kalakaran, paano nangyayari lahat yan. Sasabihin niya.
Sir, magtuturo din to ng iba?
Magtuturo. Ano to? Hindi na siya incumbent. Hindi na siya incumbent.
Pero sir, ano yung possible district yung i-appoint?
Hindi ko alam kung anong district. I'm not familiar with the districts of Quezon City. Okay?